Hi, so I've been procrastinating on talking about this since I had some personal stuff going on and I really needed time to disconnect from, at least YouTube, but I have a really important subject to talk about today. I know my account isn't about exposing people or conflicts. I usually do animation memes, but this was really personal since it happened to me. Well, last year I joined my friend's Discord server. The Blue Monster, you can check out his account. He does animation, and I was really excited to help anyone. I was auditioning for voice acting, doing art trades, or even trying to help with whatever I could. That's when Noom Loom Studios, also known on TikTok as Milan and other accounts, since he is known for making a lot, and I mean a lot of TikTok and YouTube accounts. He asked in the Discord if someone wanted to be a voice actor in his YouTube videos, and I obviously agreed and got the role of one of the characters, a chicken. But after a while, I spoke about how I'm an artist, and he asked if I do animations. I said I'm a beginner at animation, and he asked if I could be his animator. I agreed with the condition that he didn't push me too much, since at that moment I had studies and more stuff going on, paid internships. He agreed. He asked to make a video call, and I found it weird but didn't mind. He said he wanted the characters to be a dog, a bunny and a cat, and I started designing them. He named them, and the concepts were made. From then, he explained the animations he wanted me to do, and I started doing them, but I started to feel really overwhelmed since he constantly would text me from early in the morning to the night, each day to ask if I was done with the scenes, and I would explain every time how at that moment I had to go to the paid internships from 9:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m., how I had to take the subway to go to class, eat and then be at class from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m., and he would constantly text me at class, calling me, etc. I started to wonder if I really wanted to be there. It was so much pressure for something I did for fun and in my free time, consuming my everyday life with something I was slowly starting to hate. These spamming kept going for months. Slowly my animations became either lazier or just slowly turned into what I wanted to do with the whole project, end everything and leave. This was affecting my mental health since I had suffered from anxiety and depression since many years ago, and that only made me want to skip classes to be able to work, and he would stop texting me. He would also occasionally call me nice or misgender me, what I actually told him about. And then when I told him that I really needed to rest, that I couldn't even be with my partner or friends because he would text me or call me, spamming me, he said something that would make me get even more convinced of leaving. He said that now we had a contract with Netflix, that he had a manager, and that they wanted the movie. Obviously, I didn't believe him. It was too sketchy that Playtown, a movie no one knew, would get a contract with Netflix. So I wanted to know how far he would take the lie. I pretended to believe him. I told him that I was so excited that I couldn't believe this was happening. But then he said that since we're getting a contract with Netflix, I should work more. He asked me to make a video to promote the Netflix movie on TikTok. I made a simple video with a picture of the supposed proof he showed me. He asked me to record a video with my face on it instead. I asked why, and he changed the subject. I asked him for money since Netflix was hiring us. He said that he would pay, but I showed him how much money Netflix usually gives for animations. I searched it on Google, and just right after showing him that, he told me Netflix just canceled us. How unexpected. I told him I didn't believe him, that he was lying. He kept on defending himself, but I didn't care. Then suddenly, it was not only one movie, but a movie series. I was exhausted. He knew I couldn't animate all day. God, I have a life and I'm doing this for free. He said the animations had to be ready by February. But out of nowhere, on November, while I was with tests, the paid internships, and I had to do and study, he changed the deadline for the animations of Playtown 1 to January. I started working more in the animations. I'm ignoring some stuff that isn't so important since this guy has a weird thing with saying he's Spanish when he doesn't even live or speak the language. And it was weird since I'm Spanish, and actually in some calls I spoke Spanish to myself or to my family or friends, since he called without asking if I'm available. And when I spoke Spanish, he got angry and started saying that I should speak English. And I got annoyed since I wasn't speaking to him, and it's my language. I didn't care when he spoke in his language. But anyways, the movie was done, and I said I wouldn't be an animator anymore. But my BF, glitching hair, creator of Lon's Wonderland, realized that Noom Loom Studios put me as the creator, and that he was trying to bring people to watch the movie only because of it. Really lame. Then, he asked me to make a own chapter, not animated, just an animatic. About the lore I created of the characters, I had strong feelings of both, hate and love to these characters, so I agreed. Since he said I would have all the time I needed, no pressure. But after constant explaining on how I needed the lines before making the scenes, how that's how I work, he accused me of scamming him. That's when I was done. I'll put the screenshots of what happened.
Wow, we're having so much fun, me and two minors.
This is great, guys. Bunchy giant. Hi, Bomni. I'm thinking again.
Hi, Hody.
Hi, Bomni.
I think I'm gonna kill them.
I'm thinking we. Oh no, Bomni's dead.
Oh, I killed her both.
They killed bees, you bastards.
I killed Beast Nuts.
Oh no, I'm getting the killed.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we get.
That'll teach you to not be a minor.
To be from these lendis. Yeah.
That was all I made this video, so you all know to be careful in these type of situations and take screenshots. Also, if you find Noom Loom Studios, or he contacts you, be careful and block him, especially since I'm not the first person that had this experience with him. I'm keeping the characters I designed and animated, but changing their names. Their stories will probably be similar, but the more lore. Also changing their design slightly. This project won't be named Playtown, and I'm still not sure if to use voice actors. Anyways, that was all I needed to explain. Goodbye.